Hey girls, it's Mariah here, and I am actually sitting in the lobby of the hotel where we're staying, and they've got the buses outside for us. They said that there are going to be over 600 people attending the fashion show tonight, so it's really exciting. But right now we're getting ready to get on the bus. We're going to go take a great tour of not only their old facility, but also the new 88,000 square foot building that they just have invested in, where they're going to be doing a lot of the production. So we are actually getting an exclusive tour. Loretta was invited. Not everybody was invited to do this tour, so we're feeling very special here. But we're looking forward to it, and we'll be sure to take as many videos and pictures as we can. But stay tuned. We're going to go hop on the buses here in just a second. Hey girls, it's Mariah, and I'm right outside of Joseph Ribkoff. We actually just finished the tour. They wouldn't let us videotape inside, but they did let us take some pictures. So you'll see in the video that we took pictures of just the entire production. We got to visit the design room, the pattern making, and it's the same tour that we took a couple years ago, but actually it's amazing because the business has grown so much. They actually have expanded, they've moved everything around, they've actually kind of updated and remodeled. And it is gorgeous. It's just amazing to see how big this company is and how much it's grown even in the 2 years. So now what they're actually doing is they're going to load us back on the buses, and they're going to take the group to another facility that they've just purchased. And so you'll see there's 2 giant buses behind me. We've met amazing people from all over. I mean, Germany, London, Belgium. It's like not only people from the United States, but people from all over the world that carry the line. And the really fun part is seeing all these women and how they style their Joseph Ribkoff and what they're wearing and what they mix and match. And so it's been really neat to kind of see the fashion. Everybody's just glammed up in their Ribkoff. So we'll get in the buses. We're going to go to the other facility. That's going to be their brand new facility where they're going to do a lot of the production, actually. So they said the cutting of the fabrics and the sewing and things like that. So it's really more of like their production area, whereas this building seemed to be more focused on like the design and customer service. That was a fun part we got to do too. These people that we call in customer service every day when I'm special ordering a shirt for you or a dress, we got to meet all the people that we talk to every single day. So that was really fun to kind of put a face to a name. So we're going to do that tour. Then we have a couple hours. We have a little break, so I think we'll probably go explore and eat some more delicious Montreal food. And then tonight is the big fashion show, and then they're treating us to a show at the casino afterwards. So we're really looking forward to it. And of course, we'll be taking video the whole way along and pictures, so stay tuned. Well, I thought I would tell you a little bit too about how this company has grown. So Laura and I came 2 years ago, almost to the day, and at the time, one of my favorite things that we got to see was the design room. So it was a staff of about 12 people that work for the company, designers, and great room. There's swatches all over the walls. They have huge tables. There's mannequins dressed over, and just even to see how the designers are kind of styled themselves is really cool. Well, we go up to the design room today. There are 24 women and men on staff now doing the design work. So really in 2 years, they've doubled the amount. So as I might have shared in a video earlier, it's actually their 60th anniversary of Joseph Ribkoff, which is incredible. And what we've heard from not only our rep, but our regional manager, is just how much this company is growing. It is just really kind of almost ballooned in the last couple years. So we're seeing it's evident in just the factory that we visited. We're seeing it in the design team, and it's just really amazing. So we love being a part of Joseph Ribkoff. This is really, really cool, and I'm just excited that we get to share it with you. So stay tuned as we kind of keep sharing more of our adventure here in Montreal. Hey girls, it's Mariah. Well, yesterday just got so busy and so fun that I didn't get a chance to follow up on the second location of Joseph Ribkoff, but let me tell you, it literally blew my mind. First of all, the space is gigantic, and this space is going to hold a couple different areas. So the first area that you're going to see is that it's going to be storing all of the fabric, and usually it's the fabric for 1 month, which if you could have seen the bolts of black jersey fabric, I mean, they were stacked floor to ceiling. It was absolutely amazing. There's another area where they do the cutting of the actual patterns to put together your dresses or your favorite Joseph Ribkoff top. And what we learned is they can literally stack the fabric anywhere from 5 layers of fabric deep all the way up to 50 layers. And they can use these high-tech laser cutters that literally just rip right through 50 layers of fabric. So, I mean, stuff like that is absolutely incredible. Then there's an entire inspection area where literally these people's job is to unroll every single piece of fabric that they get in. They inspect it with a fine-tuned comb. I mean, they had, gloves on, and they were going over every single piece. They had light boxes for more delicate fabric. So if it's a very sort of soft lace or something like that, they would put it up against the light box. I mean, the amount of love and care and attention that they give to this collection is absolutely amazing. Well, this new building was still sort of a work in progress, but they took us into another room, and this is going to be a lab. Yes, a lab. So for those of you that are into science and things like that, they're creating this lab so that they can test all of their materials, whether it's fabric, zippers, buttons, you name it. They want to have a lab where they can literally test everything to make sure that the products are of good quality and they're not filled with a bunch of harmful chemicals or, weird ingredients that could be harmful to our skin or just the environment. So that was fascinating. They're literally building a lab to make sure that our clothes are the best they can be. They're just expanding, they're growing. We found out they actually have doubled their numbers over the last year, which is amazing if you really think about it. And I have to say, Laura and I, as we traveled throughout just the whole day yesterday, everybody that we met really was from Europe, the UK, and Canada. There was very, very few Americans that were actually invited on this trip. So it's just amazing to see what a global brand it is, how they're expanding, how they're changing, how they're growing. And it was just really just such a treat. I mean, very, very special. And just the amount of knowledge and things that they taught us was so incredible. So it just reinvigorated me. I mean, I've always loved Joseph Ribkoff, but it just sort of, it just made me realize how much this company truly cares about this brand. We met people that have been working for Joseph Ribkoff for 45 years yesterday. I mean, he's been in business 60, so to find people that have been with him 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, it was truly amazing. It just shows what a great company it is. So I'm going to share more about what we did last night at the big fashion show, but right now it's our last day in Montreal. We're going to go squeeze in a little more sightseeing. Hopefully we'll take some snapshots of some of the things we see while we're out and about today, but I can't wait to share with you how special last night was for the fashion show. So stay tuned. Hey girls, it's Mariah here, and I am standing in Old Montreal. This is such a beautiful historic part of the city. We're right on the water here, and I'm actually standing in front of Laura's and my favorite restaurant. We have eaten here several times over our last couple trips, but it is delicious food, amazing crepes. Their flowers are gorgeous. It's a beautiful outdoor patio once you sort of get inside the restaurant, so it's just a special spot, and I wanted to share it with you. But what I really want to share with you is how incredible last night was. We went to the Joseph Ribkoff 2018 Spring Fashion Show, and let me tell you girls, it was spectacular. Not only was the fashion amazing, but really the whole night was centered around it being Joseph Ribkoff's 60th anniversary. 60 years, that is incredible. And just the whole night just had a very celebratory mood. It was beautiful. They wined and dined us. They treated us like royalty, and it was really special. A red carpet entrance when we walked in, and they had photographers taking everybody's pictures. And from there, we did a beautiful cocktail hour. It was, again, out on a gorgeous patio. The weather was perfect. Literally 500, there was men and women, but the women are all decked out in their Joseph Ribkoff. And I wish you could have been there to see it, because it's literally amazing dresses. And some of them are from this season, and some of them are from 10 years ago. But just everybody looked incredible in their Joseph Ribkoff. And from there we went into, it was a beautiful casino and gorgeous, huge catwalk. There was red lighting everywhere, rose petals, a very kind of rose-centered theme around the whole evening. They greeted us with long stem roses, a glass of champagne. I mean, it was super elegant, very nice. And then they kicked off the fashion show, and of course it did not disappoint. We actually only get to see a fraction of the line because they're still finishing up some of the products. So we probably saw, 100 looks, but beautiful florals, bright pink that you girls are going to go crazy for. And we can talk more about the spring fashions later, but the fashion show just was drama. It was exciting. We loved every minute. From there, though, the whole evening turned into just really celebrating Joseph Ribkoff and just the hard work that he's put in and this company that he's built. And they had people from the company, friends, family, all get up and just give short speeches about who he is and how they, came to be with Joseph Ribkoff. And I don't think there was a dry eye in the building. I mean, it was just very, very special. So it was just so neat. And at the end, Mr. Ribkoff got up. He gave a speech. It was about 15 minutes long, but just so heartfelt, so neat to hear his perspective. And I will link that up to Facebook. It's about 15 minutes, so just be prepared to kind of settle in with a cup of coffee and watch it. But really special because he's usually kind of a little bit more behind the scenes. So that was really neat to just hear from him and hear, just his passion for his company. 60 years in, he's 81 years old. And I mean, he could run circles around all of us. It was incredible. After that, they did an exclusive showing. It was a Michael Jackson show. And we were all just out of our seats. We danced the night away. It was just so fun. We got to meet so many different people that work for the company. We got to meet owners and buyers of other stores, and it was just overall an incredible experience. As you know, I love Joseph Ribkoff, but trips like this just sort of revive my love and just get me so excited. And I just realized what a special company it is and what a privilege it is that Loretta has been able to carry the Ribkoff line for the last 28 years. So we're very proud of that. And I know you girls, you love your Joseph Ribkoff just as much as I do. So come into the store over the next few weeks. I'd love to share some of the pictures. If you haven't checked out Facebook and Instagram, you're going to see all of them there. But in the meantime, thanks for staying tuned. And yeah, we enjoyed Montreal, but we certainly missed you. We'll be ready to get back to New Mexico and eat a little green chili. See you soon. Bye, girls.
This song was a special song requested by Mr. Ribkoff to show his love for all of you. If I should stay, however long may be your way, so I